Have you ever stopped to think about the people in your life and wondered who truly has your best interests at heart? In a world where connections often feel fleeting or superficial, finding a good-hearted friend is a rare and precious gift. The Buddha likened such a friendship to a blessing in one's life, a beacon of support, love, and guidance amid life's challenges. But how do you recognize a friend with a pure and kind heart? Is it by their words, their actions, or the way they make you feel? In today's exploration, we'll delve into 4 profound signs of a good-hearted friend, inspired by the Buddha's timeless teachings. By the end, you'll not only understand these qualities, but also gain tools to cultivate stronger, more meaningful friendships. Before we dive into these qualities, let's reflect on an essential truth. Friendship is not a one-way street. To have a good friend, you must also strive to be one. It's a reciprocal bond built on mutual respect, care, and effort. The first sign, a good helper. One of the most defining qualities of a true friend is their willingness to help you, not just when it's convenient, but whenever you need them. The Buddha taught that a good-hearted friend is like a vigilant guardian. They keep an eye on your well-being and your possessions, stepping in to protect you when you're unaware of potential dangers. Imagine this scenario. You're exhausted after a long day, leaving your bag carelessly unattended at a coffee shop. A good friend, noticing your negligence, steps in to safeguard your belongings, ensuring nothing gets lost. They don't scold or criticize, but quietly ensure you're protected. Such a friend doesn't wait for you to ask for help. They anticipate your needs and act out of genuine care. But this quality extends beyond material possessions. A good friend also helps you navigate emotional challenges. Whether it's lending an ear during a tough time or offering support when you feel lost, their presence provides a sense of security. The second sign, present in good and bad times. Friendship often shines brightest during adversity. It's easy to have friends when life is smooth, success abounds, and laughter flows freely. But the true test of friendship emerges during storms. The Buddha emphasized that a good-hearted friend stands by you in both prosperity and hardship. They celebrate your successes without envy and support you unconditionally when life gets tough. Think about your own experiences. You lose your job unexpectedly. Some friends might offer sympathy, but gradually drift away, unsure how to handle your struggles. A true friend, however, doesn't hesitate to check in, offer advice, or even help you network for new opportunities. This unwavering loyalty and presence create a sense of stability and reassurance, reminding you that you're not alone. The third sign, a good counselor. Guidance is one of the most precious gifts a friend can offer. A good-hearted friend is not afraid to be honest with you, even when the truth is difficult to hear. The Buddha described this quality as that of a good counselor, someone who steers you toward virtuous actions and away from harm. They don't simply tell you what you want to hear. They offer wisdom and advice with your best interests in mind. Imagine you're tempted to make a questionable decision, perhaps cutting corners at work or pursuing a harmful habit. A good friend doesn't shy away from addressing the issue. They gently but firmly remind you of your values, encouraging you to reconsider. In addition to moral guidance, a good-hearted friend provides emotional support. Their presence feels like a safe haven where you can share your worries without fear of judgment. The fourth sign, compassionate and kind. Compassion is the heart of true friendship. A good-hearted friend genuinely cares about your happiness and well-being. They don't rejoice in your misfortunes or secretly delight in your struggles. Instead, they actively seek to uplift and support you. When you're overwhelmed by personal loss, whether it's the end of a relationship or the passing of a loved one, a compassionate friend offers comfort. They sit with you in silence when words fail, providing the strength of their presence. Such friends are empathetic, always putting themselves in your shoes. Their compassion stems from a deep understanding of life's shared struggles, making their support feel authentic and unwavering. The challenge of finding these qualities. It's important to acknowledge that no friend is perfect. You may not find someone who embodies all 4 qualities consistently. However, even 1 or 2 of these traits can signify a meaningful and valuable friendship. But what happens if you struggle to find such friends? The Buddha offered a profound solution. Be the friend you wish to have. When you embody these qualities, helpfulness, loyalty, guidance, and compassion, you naturally attract similar people into your life. If you're consistently kind and supportive to others, they're more likely to reciprocate. Over time, these efforts can foster a circle of genuine and caring friendships. As we conclude this first part, let's pause to reflect. What kind of friend are you to others? Are you quick to offer help, present in both joy and sorrow, a source of wisdom, and a beacon of compassion? Friendship is a mutual gift, and the effort you invest in others often returns tenfold. In the next section, we'll explore practical steps to strengthen these qualities within yourself and build deeper connections. We'll also dive into more real-life examples and Buddhist insights to help you navigate the complexities of modern relationships. Stay tuned for part 2, where we uncover how to cultivate and maintain meaningful friendships that stand the test of time. If this resonates with you, don't forget to hit the subscribe button on Buddhism in Modern Life for more wisdom and insights. Let's journey together toward a life of mindfulness, compassion, and meaningful connections. Building meaningful friendships, how to cultivate and maintain bonds. In the first part, we explored the 4 signs of a good-hearted friend and their transformative impact on our lives. But understanding these traits is just the beginning. Friendship is like a garden. It requires attention, care, and intention to thrive. In this second part, we'll uncover practical ways to foster these qualities in yourself and others, ensuring that your relationships are both meaningful and lasting. Becoming the friend you wish to have. As the Buddha taught, if you cannot find a good-hearted friend, the best course of action is to be one. This mindset shifts the focus from external expectations to internal growth. By embodying the qualities of a good helper, a loyal companion, a wise counselor, and a compassionate supporter, you create a ripple effect that attracts similar people into your life. 1. Cultivate helpfulness. Being a good helper doesn't always mean grand gestures. Sometimes, the smallest acts of kindness leave the deepest impact. Offering to run errands for a friend who is overwhelmed. Checking in on someone you haven't heard from in a while. Listening without interrupting when a friend needs to vent. These small actions, performed with sincerity, can strengthen your bond and demonstrate your reliability as a friend. Additionally, mindfulness plays a key role in being a helpful friend. Pay attention to subtle signs that someone might need support. Often, people hesitate to ask for help, but a good friend recognizes the need without being told. 2. Be present in good and bad times. One of the greatest challenges in friendship is consistency. It's easy to be there during celebrations, but it takes effort and empathy to show up during someone's lowest moments. Practical tips for being a constant friend. Prioritize time for your friends, even when life gets busy. Avoid being a fair-weather friend who only shows up when things are fun or easy. Communicate openly, letting your friends know they can count on you. Imagine your friend is going through a divorce and feels isolated. While others may avoid difficult conversations, you could offer to spend time with them, help with practical needs, or simply remind them they're not alone. This unwavering presence speaks volumes about your character and commitment. 3. Offer guidance without judgment. Being a good counselor doesn't mean acting superior or always having the right answers. Instead, it's about listening with empathy and offering thoughtful advice when appropriate. How to provide meaningful guidance. Use open-ended questions to help your friend reflect on their situation. Share your perspective gently, without imposing your opinions. Encourage them to make decisions aligned with their values and goals. If your friend is struggling with a career decision, instead of saying, "You should do this," try asking, "What feels most aligned with your long-term goals?" This approach empowers them to trust their own judgment while feeling supported. 4. Practice compassionate friendship. Compassion is more than just feeling sympathy. It's the active desire to alleviate another's suffering. Cultivating compassion strengthens friendships and fosters mutual trust. Ways to show compassion. Validate your friend's feelings, even if you don't fully understand their experience. Avoid dismissing their struggles with phrases like, "It's not a big deal." Offer comfort, whether through kind words, a thoughtful gesture, or simply your presence. When your friend faces a financial setback, you might offer emotional support, help them brainstorm solutions, or even provide assistance if you're able. The key is to act with genuine care, not expecting anything in return. Challenges in friendships and how to overcome them. Even the strongest friendships face challenges, from misunderstandings to changing life circumstances. The key is approaching these difficulties with patience, honesty, and a willingness to grow together. Misunderstandings. A solution: communicate openly. Instead of assuming intentions, ask clarifying questions like, "I noticed we haven't talked as much lately. Have I done something to upset you?" Drifting apart. A solution: life gets busy, but prioritizing regular check-ins, whether through a quick text, a phone call, or meeting in person, can help maintain the connection. Differing values or goals. A solution: respect each other's differences. True friendship doesn't require agreement on every issue, only mutual respect and understanding. Sometimes, the best way to understand a concept is through real-life examples. Here are two inspiring stories that illustrate the power of good-hearted friendship. 1. The helper. Sarah and Emma had been friends for years. When Sarah was diagnosed with a chronic illness, Emma stepped up in ways Sarah never expected. She organized meal deliveries, drove Sarah to appointments, and even researched support groups. Emma's selfless actions not only strengthened their bond, but also gave Sarah hope during her darkest days. 2. The loyal companion. James lost his job unexpectedly, and many of his so-called friends distanced themselves. However, his childhood friend, Marcus, not only stayed by his side, but also helped him revamp his resume and prepare for interviews. Marcus' loyalty reminded James of the true value of friendship. Why friendship matters in Buddhism. The Buddha taught that good friendships, known as kalyamattata, are essential for spiritual growth. Surrounding yourself with virtuous companions helps you stay on the path of mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom. Think about your closest relationships. Do they inspire you to be a better person? Are you contributing positively to their lives as well? As we wrap up this exploration, let's revisit the core lessons. 1. A good-hearted friend is a helper, loyal companion, wise counselor, and compassionate supporter. 2. Friendship requires mutual effort and intentionality. 3. If you cannot find a friend with all these qualities, focus on embodying them yourself. Action steps. Reflect on your friendships and identify areas for growth. Take one small step today to show kindness or support to someone in your life. Commit to being the type of friend you'd want to have. Finally, remember the Buddha's wisdom. If you find no one to support you on the spiritual path, walk alone. There is no companionship with the immature. This isn't a call for isolation, but an encouragement to prioritize quality over quantity in your relationships. If this discussion resonated with you, we invite you to join our journey of mindfulness and personal growth by subscribing to Buddhism in Modern Life. Together, let's explore the timeless wisdom of the Buddha and its relevance in today's world.